Army stories.
Roast, dead wasted crew. And welcome to another episode of Army Stories. If you got a weak stomach, then turn it off right now. But today's Army story starts in Kansas. Well, there was this big farm, a rancher there in Kansas, and you would drive down this dirt road. Man, probably 5 miles down this dirt road. It was nothing but frickin' trees and fields and hills. Well, anyways, this rancher was renting a mobile home. And, a soldier friend of ours was renting it. And, they decided to throw a barbecue party. It was a Friday night. I don't know if it was a holiday or not. I don't remember. Thank you, Uncle Bush. But anyways, this mobile home was like on the side of this ranch. I mean, these people didn't have fences. They didn't have nothing. Their cows were running around, their chickens, they had geese, they had everything. The only thing they had in a fence was their horses. Because apparently horses are stubborn. Not like cows. Cows are stupid. They're like, ooh, a McDonald's. But anyways, they're having a big barbecue. Probably 15 people were there. And we were partying, man. We were having a good time. They had a barbecue. We were eating, drinking. You know, tequila. Woo! Everyone was messed the F up, man. They were fucked. And we were drinking. We were having a good time. And all of a sudden, you know, the party started dying down. Bonfire started dying down. It had been like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden, it was me, my wife, and the person that was renting the trailer. And my wife worked with her. Her husband was deployed. And man, I remember it was just like, man, we're hungry. And there was no more barbecue left. I mean, everybody hogged that shit down like fucking sows. And I just remember we went inside. It was like a 2-bedroom mobile home. And, man, we went in there and it was just us three. And I was like, man, I'm hungry. And Alex is like, I'm hungry too. We were so messed up, man. People were bringing out Southern Comfort, tequila, challenging, people jumping over the fire, burning their asshole. It was crazy. And we're just sitting there. Everybody's hungry, man. And then all of a sudden, that chick starts boiling noodles, and she's cracking eggs, and she's microwaving frickin' frozen burritos and frickin' those pizza things. What the hell are they called? I don't even remember. You know, those little pizza things. Ugh. Pizza rolls. Well, anyway, she's just cooking all kinds of stuff, man. Boiling shrimp. I'm telling you, I am not lying. Every Army story is true. True. It's messed up. I know. But, man, we're sitting there, and it's like 1, 2 in the morning. I don't even remember. And we're sitting there, and we're just feasting. We're eating all this crap. We're so fucking, we're just messed up. We're so drunk, I don't even remember nothing. And we're just eating spaghetti and we're eating shrimp. I remember that for some odd damn reason. And we're eating like freaking pizza rolls and bread and peanut butter. We're just shoved. We're just like we're just eating all this stuff. And then that girl disappears, and I'm like, Alex, where's your friend go? She's like, oh, bedtime. And I'm like, well, where the hell are we sleeping? She's like, back there. And I'm like, all right. I'm messed up. By that time, I don't even know what time it was. It was like 1 or 2. We started eating all that shit. And I mean, we feast. It was like freaking Golden Corral buffet plus Chinese. I mean, it was everything. And we were so full. And I remember, man, not really. I don't remember shit. I just remember passing out on this bed. They had like a twin size bed, me and Alex, and I remember her laying next to me, and I'm like, oh. And then all of a sudden we're just passed the F out. We're done. And then all of a sudden, I'm a really, really light sleeper. I can get wasted drunk and I wake up like that. It's weird. It's a curse. And I just remember, like, what the hell is that noise? What's going on? And then I hear, and I'm like, what the fuck what is that? And all I hear is, and then I hear, and a splash, and I could feel warm. I was warm, wet and warm. And I'm just like, what? You know what? I don't give a shit. I don't care. I was like, I'm drunk as shit. I don't care what just happened. I have no idea, but I'm warm and wet, and I don't give a fuck. So, I'm trying to do the time. It had 1, 2, 3, 3 o'clock, probably went to bed. I don't even know. We just ate a bunch of crap and woke up. But I do know this. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning. And Alex is like, she jumps out of bed and she's, wake up, wake up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what the? I had freaking half-eaten shrimp and spaghetti sauce and spaghetti noodles. And I'm like, what the? And I was soaked. I'm like, what the hell? You know what? What she did? And I smelled like a fucking liquor cabinet. And I'm like, what just happened? What the hell did we do? And middle of morning, I guess it was morning. It's better than her choking and dying, like most people do. Most decent Americans, they choke on their own freaking puke. But she stood up and threw up all over us, threw up all over the bed. I mean, we were covered in it. It was so nasty. And she's like, oh my God, we gotta what? And we stripped down naked. We're freaking butt ass naked. Good thing that girl's freaking still passed out. She didn't even know. And Alex like, oh my God, go. So she starts loading, like stripping the bed and throwing it in a pile, all the bedding, and I'm stripping down and taking that puke stained freaking clothes off, and I'm like wiping shrimp and pizza rolls and spaghetti and sauce out of my eyes and shit. But let me tell you something. When that shit happened, I was like, I don't know what kind of dream I was having, but I was like, ooh, it got all warm and wet, and I'm like, not that kind of dream, you sickles. But anyway, she started. started throwing everything in the washer. We were butt-ass naked. And she throws the bedding in there and our clothes, and she washes everything, and we take a shower. And the funny thing is, she's like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Well, there's some pizza rolls and shrimp over there. But anyway, she ended up mopping the floor. She did the wash. We took a shower. And we got our clothes back on, and we were gone. We were so hungover, I guarantee I drove drunk as fuck. I'm like, going on post, and we're like, I am peace. Oh, I'm good. Bullshit, I think I was still fucking tore up. Well, anyways, it was Saturday morning. And right when we got home, man, we just went to bed. I don't even know where the kids were. And we went to bed, and we woke up later that evening and got something to eat again. And we were eating, and just like, what the hell just happened? I was like, man, you threw up over me. I thought I was having a wet dream or something. I don't even know what the hell was going on. It was definitely wet. And I was just like, man. But man, we slept. Sunday, even Sunday, we were still just messed up. You know, when you just drink too much tequila and whiskey and beer and people keep feeding you shit and you're having a good time, that's the worst thing, is when you got a friend and you're having a good time and they keep pressuring you to drink. That's not a good friend. Or is it? Maybe. I don't know. But if you got a puker, then sleep on the couch or the floor. My recommendation is, how drunk are you, honey? Are you going to feel like throwing up tonight? Okay, throw up on yourself. It was horrible. And let me tell you, I never heard from that friend of hers or that girl ever again. No more barbecues, no more parties. And I'm just like, man, what happened to your friend? I don't even remember her name. And she's like, I don't know. She just don't talk to me, really. Not like I wonder why he threw up. I don't know. That's pretty funny. But you know what? Thanks for tuning in to another Army story. We'll catch you next time. And just so you know, we'll be doing Gladwin now. It's going to be a new series here on Dead Wasted for you Dead Wasted crew members. We're going to talk about Gladwin. Probably Harrison, Claire. I think I mentioned that before, but I don't know. But we're going to do and talk, maybe share what restaurants are the best. You know, things like that. Thanks for tuning in. And broth, the Dead Wasted crew.